Welcome to Root Zones, bringing you the good news and the bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
If you like money and crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today, let me share my screen. Dogecoin is back again on the trend. Let's see what's happening here. So basically, Dogecoin trading volume shot up about 1,050, close to 1 billion in the second quarter, as the data shows. Overall, global trade volumes rose 32% to 18.82 billion a day on average, based on the volatile market. High volatility benefit exchanges, but there are signs that the crypto crash is weighing on volumes. Dogecoin trading volumes soared to 1,250 and is one of the world's major cryptocurrency exchange, according to figures compiled by Coinbase and seen by Insider. The average trading volume and for Dogecoin shot up 995 million per day in April to June period, from just 74 million a day in the first quarter. And exchanges such as Coinbase, eToro, Gemini added the token in the booming interest. Coinbase Q2 market barometer showed that either trading volumes rose 53 quarter on quarter to an average of 3.25 billion a day on global exchanges, while Bitcoin volume fell 14% to $4 billion. Cryptocurrency prices hit a record high in second quarter before falling sharply as China cracked down on Bitcoin mining and Elon Musk turned against the biggest cryptocurrency over its energy use. Dogecoin started the year with around less than 1 cent, 0.004, but soared more than 15,000% to above 70 cents in May. It has since slid around 18 cents on Friday. Bitcoin fell from a record high of 65,000 in April to Friday's price around 32,000. So
Wow.
this thing is trending again. I guess there's a lot of people who are waiting for this meme coin to, you
Yeah.
know,
Uh, I I believe so, but this Dogecoin yesterday, one day only there was a shoot up.
mm,
But one thing which I want to tell, at least that the inventor or the CEO of this meme coin should have some vision. No, they should tag it with some project, rather just be a meme coin. Should have
yeah,
some, yeah.
utility. Basically, that's what you are saying. You
should
have some
yeah should
purpose
should
and
have some purpose, some it should tag it with some project like other cryptocurrencies. As of now, I can see the only use what Dogecoin has it, transferring money and then buying some stuff, maybe some of the e-commerce or
yeah,
some
there's a
merchandise,
few
some
growing e-commerce that allows Doge
allows
to be
Dogecoin.
traded. I think Elon Musk still doesn't want to keep it, as he's in his own words, military. He wants it
Mm.
to be fun. But I think his idea on this meme coin taking this market cap in becoming in top 10 is, a joke basically. But it also just try to show that when a group of people comes together
Mm.
and believe in a cause, things can move. Hi Corey, welcome.
Yeah,
he
welcome,
he
Corey.
put the dog sign of Dodge. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so yeah, I'm looking forward to tag it with some good project like a VChain, Solana, those kind of vision. There should be some kind of path or some project, some mind blowing project should be tagged
who
with
knows,
this.
Manish? Who knows? Elon Musk. Maybe
Yeah,
Dodge will be the first currency in space,
yeah, possible.
right? We call
Looking
it
forward for
the.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I look forward. Let's see whether he can move that. Becomes the people's currency.
yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, now they call it one of the world's greatest scam. But again, if it's backed by a legal tender like what the countries are doing, right?
Mm.
What is that? El Salvador. What are the countries? I think there's two more. Panama and yeah, you agree? Paraguay. Sorry. So three countries taking Bitcoin. I think that's a good start,
Yeah, and
right?
also one drawback of this coin is they are unlimited in supply.
Yeah,
There
and
is no
I mean,
limit.
yeah, think about it. Even the U.S. currency is unlimited supply. Since we unpack from the gold standard, President Nixon took the dollar off the gold, and it's unlimited. And today the U.S. is actually printing 7% as what was mentioned by the CEO of MicroStrategy, Michael
Mm.
Saylor. So let's see. I mean, I hope we definitely have to move digitally.
Uh,
There's no question. It's just a
I have
matter of which coin.
some trust on this coin. I don't know. Even
Yeah,
I
same.
soft
I mean,
corner with this
yeah,
dot
my target
LSD.
still
Yeah.
$1. My target.
Yes.
So
Yeah. That's
I
all.
still,
That's all. We also expect it. Yes.
yeah. So
Correct.
we are still owners of this Doge. It's the only meme coin we have. I tried Shiba just to play around, but that's about it. I'm not buying any other things like Baby Doge. Or there's a whole series of dogs in the marketplace. So
Everywhere some bark is coming. No?
so
Woof woof.
let's see what
Yeah.
happens. So in a separate news, quite an interesting thing. There's a quick roundup of Ethereum upcoming updates. Good stuff, guys. We Ethereum 2.4, 2.0 almost. It's coming in its final preparations. We have the advent of NFTs. You know, people like billionaire of Elon Musk have helped to push the NFTs into the mainstream. And basically, this is a crypto space where digital collectibles can be market. And just to give you an idea of the Frenzy NFT, was created by the artist and was sold at the auction for 69 million. Um, so that's one of the updates that will be coming for Ethereum. There's a EIP 1559, and basically it's a proposal for the Ethereum free market mechanisms. And this proposal will make gas fee more stable and predictable and increase transactions with the UX upgrade to transform Ethereum into a deflationary assets. We also have the low exchange supply, so Ethereum supply will, exchange will currently be at a 3-year low, and this trend will be dominant trend for the next few years. There's also the growth of smart contracts. So smart contracts, basically Ethereum will lock its smart contracts in various decentralized apps, or known as D apps, on the network. So as more and more protocols are created, they require Ethereum, and the rate and amount of Ethereum locked in the smart contracts is bound to increase. So it's a total contract lock. And there's a synthetics. Well, synthetics actually give the user access to the market that are free censorship, centralization, and regulation. There's also tokenization and zero knowledge proof. Something new, Manish. We always talk about proof of work, proof of,
Zero knowledge proof. Yeah.
right now there's zero knowledge proof. So they're coming out with a lot of new terms. But basically, it's a promising scaling solution for Ethereum. Is the zero knowledge proof with a EVM compatibility rollout expected in August. And by doing so, this rollout will increase security on the network, allowing it to scale up to 10,000 transactions per second.
Wow. Very fast.
So, but I believe I have to validate, but I might be wrong, but 10,000 per second transaction per second is not as fast as Solana. So we have to most likely check that. And also the banking standards of transaction per second is, I think 10,000 is still not considered up to par. So we'll have to check on that. The other thing is the layer 2 solution. So layer 2 basically is a capacity of processing 100,000 transactions per second when combined with sharding. We have proof of stake. So proof of stake requires validators to stake the Ethereum. Manish covered that a couple of times. But this shift to POS, currently now Ethereum is on the proof of work, and they're going to shift to POS, which also takes less energy consumption and faster transaction speed. We have interchain accounts. Basically, several teams are working on the POS blockchain to unlock their potential. So Ethereum smart contract will be used by billions through interchain accounts and liquidation staking derivatives. There's also smart contract wallets that will be coming out. There's also sharding. So sharding will split the Ethereum network into individual shards, allowing it to store even more data. There's a triple halving event, thanks to the changes such as proof of stake, low liquidity, deflation. Ethereum will undergo a supply shock that is equal to 3 Bitcoins halving events. So I think it'll be difficult to mine, and also maybe that's where they can control the price. They will also go for options of DeFi. It's a future of protocol to offload the smart contract capabilities to Ethereum. Developments will be also on the largest number of developers on the blockchain. In fact, since 2019, Ethereum has been adding 300 more developers every month. We also see a growth in the institutional interest in Ethereum. And Ethereum projects currently has over 3,000 decentralized application and 200,000 ERC20 token standards. Over 90 of the top 100 crypto projects are based on Ethereum. Manish is gonna. So I think Ethereum is going
Quite
to
number
go
of improvements coming in
a
Ethereum.
lot,
Yeah,
a lot.
and all the Ethereum network coins, they are very premium Ethereum coins like Solana. Ethereum
Mm,
also coming up the improvement of a smart contract, and there's so many changes. So yeah, let's see how this goes.
right. So I did this so just for our audience basically. Typically we are block, Bitcoin and Ethereum started from here. Ethereum is moving to proof of stake and is considered as layer 1. Layer 2 is about the transaction. This is where we look at security, scalability, and transaction speed. And also we have the DeFi. These are all the application, third level application apps stacking on top. It's just a high level. Of course, when you break down the components, it gets a bit scientific and a bit boring if you're not a techie kind of person. But nevertheless, it's always good to know the progress and roadmap of the blockchain, because on the top of that, you will be looking at long-term investment, and that's what you want to do. And for me, so far, myself and Manish, we have been trading Ethereum. So far, we're making good profits almost every 2 to 3 days. We are making about $50 per day. Primarily because we are only investing about $500 to $1,000 to buy using Bollinger, buying at the low, selling at the high. So if you guys want to check that out, you can actually head over to our root zones um, playlist, right? And look at the Bollinger, this portion here. So check out, we actually covered a bit more on this. So for your link. So that's all I have, Manish, on my side. I will be handing over to you. Keep the questions coming, guys. We will answer it at the end of the section. Yeah.
Sure. I'm going to explain about some of the crypto terms and crypto and stock market terms.
Awesome.
We frequently use these terms in our live streaming, but some of the people are not aware what this. Uh, so I'm
Sure.
also going to elaborate further why we use this term and what is this term about. So
So
I
while
just
Manish set
share.
that up, yeah, join us daily live on YouTube and Facebook, 9 p.m. Singapore time and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you like money and crypto, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Manish, over to you.
Yeah. All right. So look at the guys. I have already shared some of the terms which we are frequently using in our live stream. And if you are in stock market or you are in a crypto trading, you might have heard these terms a lot. Don't get confused. I'm going to elaborate all the terms here, all the 12 terms. So whether you are a stock market, day trading forex, or a new cryptocurrencies, you all heard a lot of trading terms that may sound unfamiliar. FOMO, ROI, ATH, HODL, all these. What do all these means? So let's go through. Number one, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. While not exclusively a trading term, FUD is often used in the context of financial market. FUD is a strategy that aims to discredit a particular company, product, or project by spreading misinformation about it. The aim is to instill fear and gain an advantage somehow. So, this is about the FUD. Fear of missing out. FOMO is the emotion that investors feel when they flock to buy an asset in fear of missing out on the profit opportunity. As there are heavy emotion involved, FOMO by a large number of people can lead of parabolic price movement. Investor FOMOing from a asset to asset in a game of musical chair can often signal the later stage of a bull market. The third one is hodl. Hodl is a term that derived from misspelling of hold. It's basically the cryptocurrency's equivalent of the buying and hold strategy. Hold original appears in a now famous post on the Bitcoin Talk forum in 20, you can see in all the Bitcoin talks and forums, you can see this hodl. Hodling refers to holding on the investment despite of price drops. The next one is build. Build is a derivative terms of hodl. It usually describes participants of the cryptocurrency industry who continue to build regardless of price fluctuations. The main idea is that true believer of the crypto industry keep building the ecosystem regardless of brutal bear market. In this sense, builders genuinely care about what blockchain and cryptocurrency can bring to the world, and they are actively working towards this goal. So, yeah, this is about build. The fifth one is Seifu. Seifu originate from a meme uploaded by Bijonasi. Uh, it's incorporated with Binance CEO, which is CG, saying fund are safe during unscheduled platform maintenance. So when Binance goes on a maintenance, they mention this term: funds are safe. This is called Seifu. Number six, return on investment. This is a very famous term, not only to a stock market or a cryptocurrency market. You would have heard in many terms, even if you are working for a certain companies, you might have heard this term. So, return of investment is a way to measure an investment performance. ROI measures the return of an investment relative to the original cost. Number seven is ATH, which called all-time high. We probably don't have to explain this one, do we? The all-time high is the highest record price of an asset. So I think it's very familiar with the name itself.
Like Bitcoin being all-time high at 64,000.
Yes,
Right.
correct. And all-time low. It's the same. The name itself says everything. The opposite of all-time high is all-time low, is the lowest price of an asset. For example, all-time low of a BNB was zero point 0.5 USD on the BNB USDT market pair on the first day of trading. Okay. DYOR, do your own research. This is also a term which famous in many other industries. When it comes to a financial market, DYOR is a term closely related to a fundamental analysis. It means the investor should do their own research into their investment and not rely on others to do it for them. So that's why we also recommend some of our friends ask which one to invest. So we suggest them DYOR. Though we tell the information, but we do refer them to DYOR. All right. Then number 10 is DD, due diligence. Due diligence is somewhat related to DYOR. It refers to the investigation and care that a rational person or a business is expected to make before coming to an agreement with another party. Okay. And number 11 is AML, anti money laundering. Anti money laundering refers to the number of regulations, law, and procedure that aims to prevent a criminal from disguising their illegal obtained money as a legitimate income. And 12th, the final one is KYC, know your customer. Stock exchange and trading platform have to comply with the national and international guidelines. For example, a New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, and NASDAQ have to comply with the regulations set by a United States government. So, know your customer or know your client guideline ensures that institutions facilitating the trading of a financial instrument verify their customer identity. So, this cryptocurrency trading terms can seem a bit confusing at first, but now you know a good chunk of them, so you can feel free, more safe with all these abbreviations. All
Yeah,
right,
good one.
so this all about this 12 term.
Yeah, Corey, you said it right. I'm going to post that shortly. Good call out on the media front of things. So after the reviews,
Yep.
Manish, can I take over?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, thank you. So let's see what's happening on the market side of things. Let me just share the fear and greed index. Manish covered a very great in depth. Yesterday is hosted on our website, so do check that out. Today, guys, we are slightly up from yesterday's 18. We are at the 24. So hopefully, if this increase all the way to the green area, we'll start to see a very nice run for Bitcoin, and then all the other altcoins will follow. Now, on the stock market side of things, there's a slight growing fear that has increased. I'm actually quite curious what happened between the average 18 to 21. So I'll be checking, just to check what's happening on the monetary side of things, federal government policies, the crashing of the US dollars, and even the stock market. So might be there's some fears around certain policies that's going to impact. So let's see what's going to happen on that front. Today is a bloodbath with Bitcoin down. So Bitcoin, of course, this box represents holding about 50% of the market, followed by Ethereum, which is the next big cryptocurrency, and then of course you have the USDT, which I've covered on certain scams that is associated. I mean, not really scam. They you check out our videos if you have not seen on the USDT saga, the story behind it, because they are supposed to peg to the US dollars. So for every dollar that you have in USDT, you should have a backing, but apparently that's not the case. So policymakers are scrutinizing this. So let's see. And then, of course, the remaining of the 30% falls into the other altcoins. So now with the market, we always keep track of the market cap. There is a drop from 1.3 to 4 trillion, drop to 1.2. So that's alarming. But you can see cryptocurrency has increased. I think previously was 10,888. Today is 10,954. So there's a lot of coins that's coming into the market, and the market cap is not growing, which means that investors are still holding on. They are not putting money into the market, regardless of which coin they are wanting to invest in. The exchanges still remains the same. So let's look at what's happening in the last 24 hours of the top 10 coins. Bitcoin is down by 2.96. Ethereum is down by 6.72. USDT is break even. BNB coins is down by 7.60. Cardano is down by 4.68. USD coin is up by 0.03. XRP is down by 4.71. Doge is down by 8.16. BUSD is up by 0.05. Polkadot is down by 9.28. And we have Solana being down, Manish, by 10.25, making it $24. Looks like, yeah, gonna acquire
I think
more.
this month end is the good investment, and
Yep.
I was doing some research this afternoon. The VET has a very good upcoming
Changes.
future in just 45 days.
Yep.
So I think
So I'm mining VET and I'm trading VET and staking it, like what we do on the Binance. So that's something that
VET, I'm going to put some good investment
Same.
this time.
Same, Manish. I'm going to buy. So, guys, this is not financial advice. It's just what me and Manish are doing, and we're just sharing what we are doing. It's just our own opinion. Of course, for any trading, please be responsible. With great powers comes great responsibilities.
Yes.
So, let me move on to the next portion, which is the 1 year. So, of course, for Bitcoin, if you had invested $1, it would have been 2x. Ethereum, it would have given you 6x. BNB coin would have given you 15x. Of course, Dogecoin, if you invested $1, you would be getting 53 US dollars. Polkadot 2x, Uni 1x, and we have Solana with $21. So for every dollar, you have $21. So that's something to take note. Of course, you can't double your money in traditional markets, sadly, which we have covered many times before. So let's look what's happening on the technical chart. So bad news, guys. Things are not looking swell for Bitcoin. Although there's no cross. What is that cross called, Manish?
Death cross.
The death cross, yeah. So the last death cross was early in June. But so far we have not. But we have broke the support line. I remember there's a movie called Broken Arrow, no? So I just want to shout like Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
Corey would probably know that show. So yeah, Broken Arrow, guys. Broken Arrow. So now we have broke the support levels, and I don't know whether it will head down to the 24 portion. We have to see if that is true. Then Robert Kiyosaki will be right. If we do, then of course, guys, it is good to continuously to acquire. Just like our dear friend Mike from the CEO of MicroStrategy, Most of them are all US companies. MicroStrategy now leads the top for having 105,000 bitcoins, making a total value of $3 billion. And of course, even that, having said that, he only owns 0.5 out of the 21 million of Bitcoin. So more to get. We have 3 more million left of Bitcoin. So that's something that we have to take note until 2040. If you own a bit of Bitcoin, that would be something. I mean, the narrative right now is saying that that will be the new goal 2.0. So again, it's all based on ideas. It's based on belief. If that's where the world is going, then prices will be there due to supply and demand. So that's all for the technical charts. I'm going to move on to the network transaction. So why we look at network transaction is very important, because the media tends to tell the stories. And if you are not clear in terms of actionable, factual data, then you would believe the stories. And it could be like what Manish pointed out, the FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Or it could be something that is more inspiring and positive. So right now, guys, regardless of what the news is happening, the actions doesn't match the news. So we can see that we have a network activity of 161, most likely due to a lot of sellers coming into the marketplace. And the other component that we'll look at is the total hash rate. So the total hash rate is the number of mining that is happening. So since China used to own 61% of the mining, now North America is actually taking part of that, taking hold of that control, and you can see a very nice uptrend. So hopefully we can make it up to the 180 mark of the hash rate. And if we cross the bull, maybe sometime in October, we should be doing fine. So that's all I have in the news. Let me open up the floor. I think Corey said something that was quite interesting. Yeah, so he said we might consider info that comes from big media news, big banks, Federal Reserves, or money printing institution. Example countries possible could be double speak. Yeah. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword also. Because on one hand, Corey, we need when there's FUD in the market, basically average investors like us tend to gain, because unless we have put in our life savings, then we are screwed. But if we have not, then it becomes buying opportunities for us to acquire more coins because of fear. Having said that, there's also the other part where we need central institutions to have some form of control, because there are a lot of scams out there. So sometimes, going into uncharted territories, earning 2x your money within a couple of months. These are so lucrative in terms of investment. Yes, it's high volatility, it's high stakes, it's high risk. But the last thing you need is being rug pulled because of some S-wipe hacker coming in to use an exploit of a protocol to transfer coins that you have paid in US dollars to another coin. While it is traceable, we don't know who's that person. That's why a lot of time in the crypto space we talk about KYC. I myself and Manish in recent time realized the importance of know your customers, and that's why few countries has been coming in to actually press on Binance, because Binance International is one of the biggest exchanges, and I while I pity CZ, I mean the CEO of Binance, I also know that it is required. The checker and maker is very important in today's modern society.
Very important, very important. Actually, even for DeFi network, also they should start doing these verifications at least.
Yeah,
No,
I was quite
or else it's going to create a lot of criminal activities if they are not tracking the customer details.
Yeah, it is criminal activities now. I mean, yesterday we covered a very nice video, right, from Anonymous,
Yes,
who keep.
this anonymous is not going to work out. Yeah.
Yeah, Corey, I'm not too sure. Have you seen the video that we covered yesterday, Anonymous? Not too sure if you are seeing. If you are driving, please be safe. I know Corey tends to go on the wild escapades.
Yeah, and that video is also doing good. I've seen that
Yeah,
many people have
correct.
started responding.
I think primarily because people nowadays are looking for this one. I think we'll play for you, Corey. Let me just play for you.
Yeah,
If you
that
don't mind.
video, I think I love to watch again. Seriously,
I
that's
Yeah, let's play that. I think it's an awesome video. Let me just share that. I'll stop sharing the screen. Just for you, Corey. Here you go. Enjoy.
Greetings, citizens of the world. This is a message from Anonymous. Over the past 2 months, there has been a massive crackdown on Bitcoin mining in China. Prior to the crackdown, a large portion of the Bitcoin network's hash power was located in China, which means that this is where the most Bitcoin miners were located. China was such an attractive location for miners because energy was so cheap, especially in remote locations that were close to hydroelectric dams. Up until recently, China has been happy to allow Bitcoin miners in the country, but the CCP government is now planning on launching its own currency, the digital yuan, and they are no longer allowing any competing currencies within its borders. This is why there was a huge drop in the Bitcoin price through the month of May. Bitcoin miners in China were being forced to move, which means that they had to sell a lot of their coins to cover expenses. This sell pressure created a downward movement in the markets that we are still working to climb back from. Even though this crackdown focused specifically on Bitcoin, the whole crypto market was negatively affected because every crypto asset still follows the trajectory of Bitcoin. There is hope though, because this situation is only temporary. The Bitcoin miners that were located in China have already begun moving to nearby Kazakhstan and other parts of the world. As the prices have been low, institutional investors and whales have been buying the dip in the over-the-counter OTC market. On OTC markets, rich people can buy cryptocurrencies without raising the prices. These are private sales that happen off of exchanges. However, this does take crypto out of circulation, which results in a massive price spike once the market factors in the additional scarcity. Over the past few weeks, the markets have leveled out and are now moving sideways, which means that one day is up, another day is down, but overall, the price stays within a close range. This is known as consolidation, which is typically a positive sign for the markets. Many crypto experts are predicting that things will start to pick back up by the end of July for a huge rally in August. Hopefully, this is true, but either way, the crypto markets will return at some point. No market can go up in a straight line forever. No matter how strong the asset is, there will always be times of downtrend and consolidation, especially with the new asset class that is still facing regulatory challenges in multiple jurisdictions. We believe that crypto is just getting started, so we have released the Anon Inu token, a new DeFi community token with various built-in utilities. In addition to fighting Elon Musk in the meme war, the token will also be fighting China in the crypto war. Anon Inu token holders will regularly be airdropped free tokens, NFTs and other prizes. The team will also be donating a portion of their earnings to animal shelters that helps dogs. Token holders will also receive a free Anon Inu profile pic NFT. More details on the NFT drop will be coming in the following weeks as we complete the rest of our roadmap. Always be careful to make sure that you are using our verified tokens and products. There are many imitators in the world of crypto, especially with a banner like Anonymous that anyone can join. The God token is an example of this, and more imitators will likely try to capitalize on the Anon name, but Anon Inu is the one you can trust. We are Legion. Expect us. The markets have
Oh
Ultimate
my
this
god,
one.
yeah, crazy times. Suspect, yeah, plus the man behind the curtain, but let's see. Yes, well, so Corey, you are right. Let's see what's happening to the crypto space in times to come. So could be simply an advertisement. Yeah, it could. I mean, today, they just fabricate this kind of documentary and then just change the voice. And the funny part, yes, yesterday we had one person who said that I can't believe the anonymous are actually donating money to the dogs. So I'm just thinking, is there a coded word there? But
Loan is going to invest on it.
yeah. So I think all eyes is on China, especially on the Fed. The Fed is coming out with a digital currency, and that's going to be a game changer because most smaller banks may, if they don't catch on to the technology, they may start to. You'll find a lot of banks in the US being shut down, And especially China is going to come up with they already started their digital yuan, right? 10 million coins, they already flooded the market. And what's going to happen is that China will combine the digital currency to the social credits. So with good behaviors, they will start to tie in, digital money. So we'll move more into like that movie, Real Player One, where it will be more like a virtual world. Nothing is physical anymore. Government will have full access to your ledger. People will know exactly how much you earn. Your wallet will be tied back to a digital representation of you in terms of your behavior. And based on good behavior and performance, you might be getting loans. You may, facilitate certain things in your life. I mean, that's what tax was supposed to do. Where a country wanted to move, they had to tax certain segments so that they can push the money flow, because entrepreneurs will find ways to not say evade. I'm just using the word loosely, but to work in alignment to where the government wants to do. But now with blockchain, yes, it's a good technology, but we know with anything that came out. I mean, look at Agent Orange, the same thing, right? Came from trying to grow soya beans to make it grow big, and then in the end, what happened? They used that to throw on the farms and cause. Then that's why in Vietnam, Cambodia, sorry, you see a lot of mutations that happen, right? So with every technology, there's always the good and there's the bad. So
That's why we also cover the good news and the bad news of crypto.
exactly, that's root zones. So we will zone in on the root cause, and we will share with you things that maybe cannot be said in normal circumstances. So thank you guys for joining us. It's good to have
Thank you.
here. Playing both sides, Captain. Yeah, playing. I mean, love or hate. Is an example. Love or hate Elon. We bought both sides of the coins. So love him or hate him, we make either ways. That's how we roll, I guess.
But I still love him. Though he manipulates, but I still love him.
Yeah. Corey, when you have the time, go and check out the video. Let me just share. Can I share my screen? Just give me a second.
That video is quite quick one.
Yeah, so if you have the time, Corey, do check out the root zones. There is a video that we created. I think it's this one was really, I think it was one of our best top performing video, and it's quite interesting. I mean, I really like the positive message he gave lah. It really helped us in our journey, especially doing this live every day for you guys. It's not an easy task because we also have our personal life, but we always made it's a commitment. And one thing he said, which I won't reveal now, watch it. It's quite inspiring. Criminal poisons upstream river and then take down the antidote for sick villager. Yeah, you're right, Corey. I mean, that says that method has been used for centuries, and it's still being done today, and it still works. So the media has a very good say in it, especially in the United States. In Singapore, it's slightly a bit more controlled, meaning you can't say what you want. That's why we are also careful when we present something here on Root Zones. We are still using public knowledge. We just know the trending news, and we just bring you the best so that you don't have to spend time researching. We done the hard work, and we think
just really listen like a radio will do. Put it as a radio, and then
so you get up to date on the new technology, and hopefully we earn together and share it with the world. So Corey, thank you. Really appreciate your
thanks for the kind words,
participation today and conversation. It's always great to have you on the channel, and hopefully maybe I can bring you online as soon as you start to do the trading yourself and find out, because Corey has money. Just to let you know, Corey has a lot of these insight. He just shared with me some videos that was really thought-provoking.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite interesting. Maybe not so much for Root Zones concept, but I hope maybe he'll find some interesting topics on cryptocurrency and blockchain. So we'll see. So guys, tomorrow same time, same channel. We'll see you soon. Manish.
And if you have any further questions, do let us know.
Take care.
See you tomorrow. Take care.